Hi, I'm Russell Ward, and I'm here today to help you to find the right pickleball paddle. And I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. There's only one way to determine which is the right paddle for you. It's to try it out. So I'm going to go over some criteria with you to help you determine which paddle is the best fit for you. So first of all, you look for a paddle that's somewhere between 7 and 8 ounces like this one. The other aspect of the paddle that you're looking for is what it's made out of. And this one is a polymer honeycomb core. Now this is a sign of a long-lasting quality paddle. So keep in mind that we all come to pickleball. We bring a previous racket experience with us. For instance, we come from a tennis background, racquetball, ping pong, badminton. We are influenced by those previous racket sports. And so for instance, when I come to pickleball, I have a tendency on the ground stroke to hit a big looping shot like this for my ground stroke. So some of you instead will have more of a kind of a modified swing, and then some of you will even have a swing that's more like this. So what I'm going to help you to do is find a paddle that is actually compatible with how your natural swing motion is. So you don't have to change any mechanics. It's just finding a paddle that actually fits who you are. So first, take the demo paddle and actually play a complete game in game conditions, doubles, so you can determine which paddle is the best fit for you. So the first thing you're going to look for, there's 3 areas. The first area is the serve. So when you hit that serve over the net, you're looking for that ball to land somewhere between the mid to rear of your opponent's court. The second area to evaluate is actually the ground stroke. So when someone comes and the opponent hits the ball, bounces in front of you, and you hit your return shot, whether it be forehand or whether it be backhand, again, you want to see that ball land somewhere between the mid to the back line court of your opponent's court. The third area to evaluate in a paddle is the dink or the drop shot. Now, from my tennis days, I have a tendency to hit more of a drop shot that's more with this motion. Excuse me. A lot of you will hit the ball, prefer to hit it, where you want the paddle to do most of the work. And that is the hallmark of a polymer paddle, is that they can help you do a lot, the paddle itself can help you do a lot of that work. So, after you've evaluated those 3 areas, if you get high scores, high marks, in all 3 of those areas, you've found your paddle. But as a double check, take a second paddle, all right, and go through the same criteria, and then a third paddle and a fourth paddle, just as a double check. You will actually find within a short time which paddle is most compatible to your game. Now there's going to be a few of you that will come to me and say, Russell, I can't seem to feel a difference between the paddles. Well, that's okay. In that case, go for the mid-size paddle, something like the Bantam in the Bantam line or the Element, and they'll be the perfect paddle for you. Also, to find paddles, find your local Paddletek rep who is in your area, and that person will have an array of paddles like the ones I've shown you, and hit with the different ones. And if you don't have a Paddletek rep in your area, there's a website like Pickleball Central that will actually send you paddles in the mail for a nominal fee to actually test and try out a variety of paddles. But here's the bottom line, here's the secret. When you try out the paddle, that is the only way you're going to determine whether that paddle is right for you. Don't waste money on what other people say and what other people's recommendations are on paddles. Try it out. All right, well, thank you for watching. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them in the comment box below.